War is killing civilians again in Iran, Israel, and the Gulf. And with so many in harm's way, much of the world is having trouble sleeping tonight. I know the bombs are still falling in Tel Aviv, Tehran, Doha, Dubai, and elsewhere in the Gulf, but it's not too soon to warn about the entirely predictable damage to routine public health that should be expected at many of these places because of the American and Israeli attacks. I'm thinking here of coming sickness and death beyond actual violent death by military action. For example, hospitals will be damaged or destroyed. Medical supplies, diabetes medications, chemotherapy, surgical supplies, and vaccine stocks will be ruined due to power failures that kept the freezers working. We've already seen this in Gaza. The Morbidity and Mortality Weekly Report from the CDC estimated that during the Gulf War in 1991, about a third of medical refrigerators and half of the cold storage rooms were damaged or destroyed across Iraq. This means, for example, that cancer patients will die of their metastatic diseases. Kidney transplant patients will die on dialysis. Whole cohorts of children were not vaccinated against viruses like rabies, which is endemic in Iraq. Drinking water was contaminated in Iraq. These conditions often give rise to outbreaks of cholera and other terrible epidemics. Critical organizations, such as Doctors Without Borders, are on the ground in Iran, trying to fill the gaps right now in healthcare through mobile clinics for mental health counseling, screening and treatment for hepatitis C, HIV, tuberculosis. The destruction of the support by the war will cause additional disease and death. When you gleefully start a war for the fun of it, you must realize the consequences last for a generation or more. And the team of American criminals that started this one seem to be playing checkers and have not thought past the first couple of hours. If you have capacity, I would encourage you to donate to Doctors Without Borders or similar non-political organizations that have experience picking up the pieces after the dictators have had their fun.